I don't know if frustrated is the right word. Yes, maybe frustration is the right word. What I'm more frustrated right now, I don't know if I'm more frustrated with Jeff Keighley's show being underwhelming or the fact that PlayStation still, like, I don't know, man. They just refuse to effing talk. Like, I'm sorry, but is this your big hoorah? Like, like you don't show any first party stuff at your state of play. Okay, all right. I guess I'm expecting too much to get another God of War trailer at Summer Game Fest. Whatever, man.
This is what it's like.
You remember the whole thing?
This is what it's like to have egg on your face. That's what it tastes like. Raw
Yes.
egg, salmonella, everything just in your face.
Yep.
One thing that's being proven: if you complain on one side, he's gonna complain on the other side. So he's here for the whiners. That's what his
Yeah.
faults are. They want to either praise Sony or whine about them when they don't get their way, like entitled babies.
And see the thing is, it's like why are we worrying about them talking? Why are we fretting this? Because didn't they always keep telling us guys that PlayStation don't need to do anything for E3 E3 time and stuff
They
like
don't
that?
need E3.
Yeah, that's always been the whole sale. So why are we worrying about them talking now?
I wouldn't call it
why you
worry.
sweating?
I would say we're mocking them for their foolishness
Yes.
and
Big
being
time
cattywampus and double-minded. They don't know what to do, man. But like I said before, it's gonna be a long generation for these dudes, man.
So how'd you guys like my special guest of MGB?
MVG. Oh man, dude, I watched that thing one time and it sounds like you got it verbatim.
I did.
I mean, it's like I've never see. There's a reason I shared it the way I did in the DMs and stuff because it's like pain. I mean, you feel nothing but just pain.
You see it in the face too.
Yeah, just anguish. And it's like, wow, man. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do for you because you guys kind of sort of dug yourselves into this. It's like when you saw they were doing wrong, y'all could have said something. Y'all could have been vocal about it. Just as, the Xbox community been vocal about things. And granted that, yeah, there's a big difference between how a Japanese company looks at its user base compared to an American company. It's like, if there was enough vocal, there was a large enough vocal majority, then who knows what y'all could have done. But no, instead of like taking it out on them, y'all turned and everything out on the Xbox community and on Xbox. You turned it out on them. And that's because the thing is, who does that? Spoiled kids do that.
Mm-hmm.
Little kids do that because their minds are not mature enough to comprehend how to better deal with their emotions and their feelings and stuff. They don't know how to what's the word I'm looking for? How to vent properly because they're not at that stage yet. So what are they going to go and do? They throw tantrums, they break their toys, they throw stuff at the wall and everything.
Saw their toys in half.
Well, I don't know about all that. I mean, I haven't seen that yet, but
You haven't seen it?
because yeah, okay, that you're talking about that because I was about to say like actual kids, no, but
No,
yeah,
y'all got to cut that guy some slack because he did that on a bet. I'm gonna give him his respect for keeping his word.
Did he?
yeah, but
Yeah.
it was the wrong, but it was the wrong one.
It wasn't necessarily a bet, right? He said, Spider-Man is not going to PC. And the funny thing about it is that he's really like so-called a PC guy now. I've heard him on other like Xbox podcasts. I want to say Game On Daily or whatever. But anyway, so he said if Spider-Man goes to PC, he's gonna saw his PlayStation, and they've been riding him this whole time. Like ever since he said it a long time ago, and so then,
but it was supposed to be the God of War one. He didn't do the God of War one. He did the Spider-Man one.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, it was God of War, and then he said something about Spider-Man too, and Spider-Man was the he said it's the normal thing that they say. He said other games, but not those two games because those games are too big, right? And so God of War came, and now Spider-Man came, and he didn't have anywhere. He didn't have any way out because he said it. It wasn't like he just got mad. It was that he made a bet that it wouldn't happen basically with himself because nobody shook him, you know. And so I just because a lot of guys they just say stuff and they don't have any intention of following through on it.
Yeah, and
he didn't either. It took him forever to get it done, and Boss said that it was supposed to be placed his God of War one.
Yeah, that's what the word was. It was supposed to be been the God of War one, and but the thing was, it was the fact
that the God of War one really nice looking. Let me look it up.
It's like gray.
So I mean, I know a lot of people like applaud them, like good job, good follow through. But me, it's kind of like it's still a loss in a waste because I'm like, man, there's like children's homes or children's hospitals that you could like.
He didn't make a bet with children's hospitals though.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about just instead of like I'm gonna saw it in half, be like I'm just gonna donate it to.
Well, that wasn't the first thing. He had to come with the most drastic thing to emphasize that he was convicted that those games weren't going to go to PC, and it wasn't. I'm donating my PlayStation to Children's Hospital. It was like I sawed them up in half.
Yeah, it was about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. It was about the clicks. It's
always about the clicks and the subs and the comments and the reactions and everything. So, did you watch the show at all, Realist?
Yes, sir.
You did, and.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't mind blowing or anything like that. There was a lot of games that were already shown before recently, and but there's a lot of other stuff that we weren't aware that they were going to Game Pass, such as the big heavy hitter Ninja Turtles. Everybody. I think that one really took. Made the show take off because I don't know something about Ninja Turtles, man. Ninja Turtles never gets old. It's always fun. It's always it's fun to look back at, back in the arcade games when that 4-player arcade game came out and we were playing Ninja Turtles. It's always been fun. And when that game got announced, what was it, last year? And now it's coming out next week, and then it says Game Pass. Dude, who's not hyped for that?
Yeah, 6-player co-op. My boy Casey Jones in it.
Casey Jones, yep. So who's your turtle?
My turtle is always, for video games, is Donatello for the Reach, right? But my favorite is Michelangelo because he's a douche.
He's the goofball.
He's a douche.
I've always liked Michelangelo just because he's the funny one, and then Raphael because I like his weapons.
You like the size? He's my second, because Leonardo just has the katana, right?
Yeah, Leo's probably more like the balance and stuff.
He's the leader.
Yeah, so he's like balance out all of them, depending on.
And Raphael's like. Isn't he like the most pissed off turtle all the time? He's always mad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the one with the attitude. It's only later iterations of the series that he's always with a chip on his shoulder. Where in the original cartoon he was just like the jokester and stuff, the one that's always like throwing shade at everybody.
So wasn't Michelangelo like the sarcastic one?
Yeah, he's like
no, that was Raphael. Yeah, Raphael was sarcastic. Yeah, Michelangelo was funny like Tex said. Surfer. Yeah, he was the surfer.
He's the California surfer, always hungry because he's high guy,
Yeah.
They all said Cowabunga. Bro, I haven't watched that in forever.
The movies. Have you seen the movies? Like the ones that came out?
No, not when they made them juiced up.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, they're juiced up.
Not the ones done by Nickelodeon. The ones that you're thinking about, the more recent ones. No, those are actually pretty good. They surprised me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting much from them either, but yeah, they surprised me, especially two. Two is real good. So I mean, like I said, I mean, whoever wrote 2, they were definitely a fan of the OG series, because that's what they're channeling.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, bro. I have zero input on that one.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's just one of those things.
Casey Jones in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it seem like it's a big secret. Like, guess who's gonna come into the lineup? It's Casey Jones. It's like,
yeah.
Yay.
And just like I was telling Tech before you came in and stuff, I was kind of like, whereas it should have been a given, but there's been many times in, the history of Turtle games where Casey Jones should have been a decent fit, and they would never put him in. They would put in somebody that, unless you follow like the old Archie comics or something like that nobody really cared for, you wouldn't even know who the heck these were. You wouldn't even care. So seeing Casey finally get proper representation is one of those. It's one of those. That's a good thing. Tribute's one of those developers that actually pays a lot of attention to the source material of anything they work on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. 6 people at one time.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's gonna be messy and it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real ugly if they allow you to have friendly fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you beat each other up, man. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Like, get away from me, man.
I never liked getting when they had allowed that.
What, the friendly fire?
Yeah. I think Double Dragon did that crap too.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
No.
Double Dragon and Streets of Rage. Oh yeah, and Final Fight also. And it was never a joy in Final Fight, because Final Fight had some very interesting hitboxes.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
No, when y'all were talking about, I think it was Streets of Rage leaving, and I was like, what do y'all want back? Final Fight was one of the ones that I wouldn't mind having back. Like a reboot. It's not.
Would you like a remaster first and then a remake, or like a remake first and then a remaster?
Well, it won't happen. I mean, they pretty much let it die.
Well, I don't know, man. Because you gotta look at where the new Street Fighter is at. That's in Metro City and stuff like that. So it's, I don't know. It could be a gateway into it. And there's only but so many IPs and franchises they have to juggle around, because once they done milk out Monster Hunter and then Resident Evil, it's like, what's next? Are you going to give us a new Mega Man? No,
absolutely. Because dude, they've been trying to make Mega Man pop again. And then I played Street Fighter 2010. It's funny what we thought 2010 was gonna look like in the 90s.
Oh man, I remember that game, man. You supposedly played as a cyborg version of Ken.
I didn't even know if he just had the same name, or if he was supposed to be Ken from Street Fighter, because that was before Street Fighter.
Now I think he was supposed to be like Ken's a descendant of Ken or some crap like that.
But he came before Ken. This game was made in the 90s, late 80s.
Yeah, but remember what the year is supposed to be, and you said it yourself. It's supposed to be what back in the day we assumed.
So Street Fighter is a prequel to Street Fighter 2010. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's because remember back then we was all because of Hollywood, we was all under the impression that anything after 2000
would be flying.
Yeah, we're gonna be flying cars.
Hey, y'all remember Y2K?
Man,
Yep.
that's when I started. I started my IT career in '99.
It's September 9th, 1999. They thought all the computers going to freeze because
man,
they never planned for computers to be used that long.
We were so nervous back then, and like, oh man, what's gonna happen when we wake up? Everything's gonna shut down. Are you Y2K ready? Are you this ready? And like, oh, and nobody knew, man, except I guess the smart people. I wasn't smart yet, so. But yeah, Y2K. But yeah, they showed more Street Fighter, which is fine always to watch more gameplay. But we were like, okay, we saw Street Fighter the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, they should.
We didn't see as much.
Yeah, they're slowly eking out the other fighters. So this round they showed off Guile, and from what I could see and tell,
I didn't understand the whole hype about Guile. I mean, we know who Guile is and what he's about. They made it seem like it's Guile.
No, it's just that. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the thing about Guile, right? In America, they want to sell Guile. Remember, like he was supposed to be like one of the main guys in the movie.
Yeah,
they want to sell him to us here.
Oh,
but I never liked playing with him because his moves take 2 seconds.
Yeah, he's slow.
Yeah, I'm playing against some people who know how to set him up, but I don't like doing it. I could, but I played with some great Guile players or against. Yeah. They don't beat me though.
Yeah, see, Guile's one of my choices though. I'm one of the ones that like playing as him myself, but I found him to be more comfortable to play as like in like any of the versus games, like Marvel versus Street Fighter and all that stuff. It was just more easier to flow in the combos with him compared to the mainline games. But him being shown, I think that was just more of just them pandering to the fighting community, because I know like a lot of folks like using him in competition and stuff. Because you're not going to find very many that like to use like Zangief or anything like that.
Zangief.
Oh man, I've only seen one guy. I mean, I don't watch like professionals, but like just like seeing people play like at arcades. I saw this one guy who knew how to play with Zangief, like man. And I saw this one guy who knew how to play with King on Tekken, like unlike anybody else I've ever seen. Like he just grabbed the dude 5 times and the match was over. Like golly. And the spinning power driver.
Yeah.
You had to do a whole 360 with the stick. Every time I would try it, I would start jumping. But that one dude, man, he had it down, man. That's tricks.
Yep. Yeah, there's a Japanese girl who was in the competition scene. I really, like you, I don't follow it that much, so I don't know if she's still active, but she was a monster with Zangief, man. With Zangief and Birdie. I mean, any of the command grab type of characters, it's like you don't want her to get close to you. and don't think, and the way she played, don't think you're going to try to call yourself playing footsie or trying to play keep away, by trying to throw projectiles, after her, because she knew the timing. And if she figured your timing out, you was as good as cooked.
Yeah, no, I always stuck with either Ken and Ryu and Chun-Li. It's the only ones I ever used.
Yeah,
all the other ones I suck at.
Yeah, I used to, like, when I first got into Street Fighter and stuff back in the day. I mean, I rode with Ryu for a bit, and with Street Fighter Alpha with Ken, but after a while, man, they just got boring, because it was like everybody just knew them too well.
Yeah.
So I tried to be a little bit more quirky and started like using like Sagat a lot more, because remember his Tiger Knee was kind of like real funky to pull off, and I would go either between him, Balrog, and Guile and stuff like that. and then I started like messing around with Zangief, and I started. Yeah,
God, I hated that guy.
Yeah, I really started liking to use him.
SM Bison.
Yeah, I don't know. I
y'all don't remember that like Mike Tyson got in trouble for supposedly taking some buns, and his Balrog was M Bison.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that. But the thing is, but in the Japanese version, he was supposed to be Bison, which is supposed to be a spin on Tyson, and
really,
and Bison that we know of, became what was over there was
Balrog.
Oh no, he was Vega over there, which didn't even
you
make
sure,
any
bro?
Mm-hmm.
Vega.
I have to look it up, bro. But Tech, were there any highlights of the show for you?
He's showing it right now.
For me, well, I'll tell you what, dude.
It looks like Fall Guys or something.
Okay, check this out. Okay, this one right here, exactly this one. I want to play this. I have the Oculus. I want to play this. This looks fun because the game itself is fun. The one you play on a touch, whatever iPad or your phone. But VR, come on, man. It takes this game to a whole other level because now you're in the game, not just looking overhead. Yeah,
if you say so. I only play with my babies, bro. Like, it's okay, bro.
I haven't since it came out. I played it with my kids because they all wanted to play, and they were cheating because they were in the same room and I was in another room, and I was like, whatever. So I played with them for a little. Now that I see this, I'm like, oh, this is a little different now. I want to play the.
You have a Quest?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still on the Rift.
Yeah, Oculus Quest 2. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm still on the Rift. Every time I see it, I think about buying one. I was like, I barely use the one I have.
Well, my kids used the Oculus more. It was more for my son as a gift. He wanted one, and so we got it for him. I haven't really played it at all. I've seen some games on VR that I do want, and they're more of a horror game type games. Mm-hmm. And there's one game, a free game that I did play, and it had to do with the International Space Center or Space Station. I'm sorry. And that games never make me dizzy or give me vertigo, but I played that International Space Station one, and it completely knocked me off my feet.
Well, the games that bother me, I was gonna say the games that bother me are the ones that don't let you that don't have to teleport. Mm-hmm. Like if it has locomotive, then that'll make me dizzy. Like if you're moving, not teleporting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
Okay, so those, because if you stand up and play those, it's like your brain is saying you're moving, but it's like no, really.
Yes,
bro. That's the only thing that made me feel sick. Like it was this zombie game, like something in Arizona. I don't remember. But it's a zombie game, and you're in the woods, and you're killing zombies. I'm gonna look it up,
dude. Try. I don't know what it's called, but on the Oculus, it is like something International Space Station Tour, because it gives you a tour of the space station, right? Mm-hmm. And you're in there floating because you're in space. So of course you're gonna have to shift your camera view because you're floating, sideways, upside down, and everything. And so your head can't keep up, and you're feeling dizzy. I never get dizzy with games. This is the first time I ever got dizzy, was because of that stupid space station game. And
what was it like? Were you flying?
No, floating because you're in space.
Oh.
So you need to grab the edges of the opening to pull yourself through because you're just floating. You don't have any traction,
Yeah, I can see how that can make you dizzy, bro.
Yeah.
Like the name of that game I was talking about is Arizona Sunshine, and you can teleport, but if you like walk with the controller, oh man, I'd like for you to try. It should be $2 by now because I bought it when Oculus first came out.
So, but another one besides that, that's just a fun game for me. Was the Alien game? I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah,
the
isometric one.
Yeah, it's like a. It kind of reminded me of the Ascent because
That's exactly what it reminded me of.
So it's a twin stick shooter, and hey, I don't mind those games because I love the Ascent. The Ascent was awesome. And so if they're gonna have like a Aliens type game like that, hey man, I'm for it because I love the Alien universe. I like the Ascent and I like that twin stick shooter. Both of them mixed in together. Hey man, I'll get it. Give it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try like the Ascent. Like, okay, this is the thing. Everybody, I don't know about y'all. I assume everybody, like especially guys like us who sit on the internet talking about games, we have a deep backlog. Right. Mm-hmm. So I try the Ascent and it's like, I'd rather play what I was playing before. Because I saw Legal like go in on it. Like he beat it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no,
it's fun. It's fun when you play with others because I was playing
everything's
alone.
Better with company.
When I was playing alone, it's fun because you get to kind of go at your own pace and you kind of wander around the environment because the environment's amazing in the Ascent.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, I played it. Right.
And then I was like, you know what? I want to play with another player. And I found a guy on, I posted in the looking for whatever it's called, LFG on Xbox. And some guy joined and he was like already super maxed out, right? He's like, man, I'll help you out, man. I was like, okay. So he helped me out, man. We're getting through some bosses where I couldn't get past by myself because I wasn't strong enough. But because of him, my character went like jacked up really fast. And it made things, I mean, it was fun before, but it made more fun because I got all these cool weapons and abilities now on my character.
I don't know. I don't think I ever get to that one.
And I think it was, is it a 4-player? It's 4-player.
It looks pretty busy, man, on the videos that I watched. Like I said, I tried it. I had it pre-installed. I tried it and I was like, nah, no thanks. I don't doubt it, man. I still haven't gotten to the real Cyberpunk yet. I was waiting. I'm still waiting on the Cyberpunk.
Yep.
And then they're supposed to be getting the next gen update for that and Witcher.
They've been out already.
Yeah.
For Cyberpunk, at least. I don't know about the Witcher.
That's what I'm saying. That and Witcher.
And Aliens. I'm looking forward to. I don't think there's a date yet for it. So.
I don't remember. Did they give any?
Yeah, they gave some dates out there. Let me see if I have it on my
I remember seeing like years. Most of them are like next year.
Alien. No, I don't. No date. Yeah, no date. I don't have a date for it.
So like, do you play any RPGs?
The Witcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last this came up. Now Tech says they put them to sleep.
Oh,
which one?
RPGs.
It has to be the right one.
Yeah.
I used to feel the same way too, until Morrowind came along. But see, I was playing JRPGs all that time, and I swore off RPGs. I didn't know that there was a specific.
Another thing also. See, when we first talked about it, and you brought that up, something dawned on me, and I said, I was saying, I should have asked you, when was the last, what was the years of the last JRPGs you played? Because the last JRPGs that came out, they've been straight gutter trash. Because my old man, he's hardcore JRPG, and the last ones I bought for him because he's the only one in this whole house with a PlayStation. The last ones I bought for him, he couldn't even play them. They kept putting him to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Well, because if you play them at night, it's like reading a book. People read books to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like reading too much.
Dude,
I want some
we're
action.
talking about even in the daytime, man. we're talking about even in the daytime.
You getting on up there, man.
Yeah, but then when I was
slack,
but then when I tried to play them myself, I was like, man, dude, what is with all these words? What's with all this talking? Even the old JRPGs, it's like I don't remember all this.
I do. Because that's the thing.
There's some heavy dialogue, but no, not with this new stuff. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
You want to know what is really like a visual novel?
Thank you. There we go.
And so but I've like I said, trying Sony games opened me up to movie games and reading my games and watching my games, right? Because I'm considering the Quarry, but not for 70 bones.
It's $70.
Yeah, 70 bones on next year. You can get the, on Xbox. You got smart delivery, so you can get the last gen version. But
aren't those type of games like $40 though?
Heck no. It's Supermassive 2K.
Oh man!
If 2K is behind it, they're gonna try to charge $70.
Yeah.
Or take 2K. So
because I don't remember their other games being $70 or $60, but I guess
no. I mean that's just this gen that they started that. So it's the first Supermassive, but 2K's been charging $70 for the NBA 2K.
Yeah.
So and Sony seems like $70. It doesn't matter how good, how bad, how many times they remade it. $70 is the going rate for their games. So but yeah, no, seriously though, playing certain games, because I noticed Sony people, they appreciate a type of game because that was force fed to them back in the day when they all jumped on PS1 and PS2. See, when PS1 came out, I was still on my 64 because back then it was about the power. 64 is more than 32. I'm not messing with a PlayStation. I already got one better. But everybody else was on PlayStation playing those games. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I had a 64 too, but I was mostly on my Saturn most of the time.
Oh, that was trash, bro.
eventually I made my way to a PlayStation. Eventually, because like I said, I was just really into JRPGs.
You should have made your way to it the week after. You should return that Saturn, bro. Saturn was trash, bro.
PlayStation 2.
Man,
I used to play with my cousins, bro. But Saturn was trash, bro. I'm upset, man. That was offensive that they would drop that console like that, bro.
I did it. Someone who got me a PS1.
It was nice though
when it was out, but it was the PS1 with the little flip screen on it. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, that lid, that little lid that was Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, she got me that.
That actually came near the tail end of the of the PlayStation 1's run.
Damn, KT, look at what KT's saying.
What'd he say?
It's $90 for the next gen version.
Well,
in Toronto. That's in Toronto.
Their loonies are more, just like Australia is 99 or 125. I mean, or 99, whatever. And so, the reason why I feel like RPGs, because you got Warhammer, and I forgot all about this game. They showed it 2 years ago, Nightingale. When I first saw that game, I said I want to play it.
I saw
those two games, and Callisto Protocol. Those are the highlights for me. I have to see more of Nightingale, but I already know Warhammer is always solid.
Well, okay, if you want highlights for me, then it was the Alien ones, Callisto, Fort Solis, but I don't know if that's even on Xbox. I think it's PC only. Fort Solis, Routine, and that's coming to Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Replace, but they didn't show anything because of the war. Midnight Suns, Midnight Fight Express, that's coming to Game Pass as well. Ninja Turtles, of course. Humankind, I don't know. Maybe not.
No, thank you.
The Quarry, which comes out tomorrow.
You gonna cop?
Huh?
You gonna cop?
Am I a cop?
Are you gonna cop it?
Oh, not yet. I just picked up Tiny Tina, so I'm not gonna get anything new. That
yeah, I got Tiny Tina too, but I guess I'm a serial buyer.
Yeah, no, not me. I'll wait. And then
Tiny Tina was on Epic half off minus an extra 25%. So that's why I got it.
Oh, is it crossplay?
I haven't even booted it up. Is it a multiplayer game?
yeah, it's multiplayer.
I bought Cyberpunk for the second time, and because it's $30 on sale minus another 25, which is like $7.
Yeah.
But still, looks like a win to me.
Well, I finally finished Horizon, and I finished Far Cry 6.
Forbidden West.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So did you like that game?
I could have just watched the cutscenes and be happy with it.
Yeah, because you like Death Stranding.
It's fun. It's funny. After Colin's little take about the production quality of PlayStation games and stuff like that, I guess you say for a lot of people it probably already dawned on them, but for me it's like, you know what? That probably makes sense, because after all, I mean, other than like a few little home appliances, Sony is a movie company, so I guess that does kind of fit their MO a little bit better.
I actually welcome a game like that to their catalog, because like other than like that and Ghosts, I really don't care about anything else they offer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
I'm not big on the movie games, bro.
The Horizon,
especially if they're trying to hit for 70 bones every time.
The first Horizon was good because it was different. It was
decent, bro.
And then the second one, it really wasn't anything new except for the storyline.
You had a parachute.
Yeah, you got the glider, and I'm like, okay. And
you're still fighting these robots.
Fighting the robots,
bro. It's something about that game that just does not resonate with me, bro.
Well, here's a big spoiler.
I've finished the first one.
There's gonna be a third one coming out.
So. Of course, they're behind that title. Like that's why they keep pumping 20 million. They're gonna bundle it. They're gonna make sure it's a game that they believe in. That's why they put it in bundles 4 months after release, bro. Like it's a game that they're behind. So, they like if Days Gone would have got half the love that they got, we'd be getting a sequel of that. See, I like Days Gone. I liked Horizon a little bit, bro. Like I'm an RPG dude, but that game got very monotonous and tedious. And I'm talking about Horizon, and I'm waiting for Horizon to get to 1999 before I jump on it.
Well, look, I'll explain like this. I started playing it, and I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna do all the side missions, because usually I just skip them, right?
Because I just bored.
Which for Sony games, like for Sony games, I usually just skip the side missions and just go straight right through the main missions, and that's it. Just because I want to play it, I want to experience the story, and I want to get rid of it as fast as possible so I can get as much value back as possible. And I was doing really great at first, and then I'm like, all right, I'm getting tired of these side missions. So I started skipping them. I started skipping all the side missions.
I don't know what gave you the bright idea to start them. Like the story is barely okay, bro. Like, okay, I haven't played Forbidden West, so I ain't gonna sit here and talk crap about it. I haven't played it, but like, I didn't like part one enough to feel like I had to have, because I just dusted my PS5 the other day. No, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, bro. Like, honestly, man, I mean, okay, you know what? I dusted it, but me and my baby, we played Sackboy.
Of all the games, Sackboy.
Hey, I'm not gonna no Sackboy slander.
We won't, man. We won't. We promise.
Because that game is fun. It's got hip music. My baby said she got bored though. I was like, all right, let's go back to Wii Sports.
Like, I wonder why.
Or Switch Sports.
But yeah, I finished it. I finished it last night. I was so happy. I'll tell you this: if you have some questions at the end of the first one, the second one will answer a whole bunch of it about what happened to Earth, why is it the way it is, and all that.
I don't care.
And and so I got done with it last night, and this afternoon I grabbed my Far Cry 6 copy and Horizon. I went to GameStop. I'm like, here you go. I take these games, and I want Tiny Tina. They're like, all right. It's like, I got Tiny Tina.
Yeah, I heard good things about it, man. It's just that I don't have time for it now, man.
Yeah.
If it's a Borderlands game, because I just bought the little, what is it, Tiny Tina's Adventures.
Was it an
Like
add-on?
$3.
What's going on with your mic, man? Uh-oh.
Yo, Realist, you there?
Realist is gone. All right. So there's one game that nobody's talking about. And I want to make this I want to show this game. Let me get the video up. But I saw this last year and I thought it was hilarious because the type of game it is. And today they just came out with a trailer. It's one developer, one single guy making this game. And watch. Choo Choo Charles. I want this game. And if you haven't seen it, look at it right now.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. What's going on here?
This is Choo Choo Charles. This is being made by one guy.
That game was like a meme.
This looks amazing.
Like he taking that Thomas the Tank Engine thing a little too far.
Thomas the Tank, but evil, and he's a spider. So you run around in this world, and you're supposed to upgrade your train. You get off the train, you do some things for some, characters are there to upgrade your train, and then when you're upgraded enough, you fight the battle with Choo Choo Charles until you defeat him. And I thought it was hilarious. My son looks at me. He's like, "You really want that game?" It's like, yes, I want Choo Choo Charles. The title itself alone just kind of sells it to me too, man. It's like Choo Choo Charles.
It repels me. Like, bro, I'll play it if it was free. Look, man. I love that these guys are able to put visions on screen for us at like one person, just like what's that game, the Chinese guy that we got in Game Pass day one? Oh no, we didn't get in Game Pass. We got it as the launch title. It was it's a partial. We're still waiting on the remainder of it. Bright Memory, right?
Yeah.
Like, that is amazing that it enables one guy, that you have one guy who's able to go out there and make a whole game. The same thing with Tunic. Now later they went on to get bigger teams or help. But it started with just them and what they were able to accomplish by themselves. Like, if you watch the Unreal demos and you got Spider-Man flying around the city, like, that's just so cool that you got one guy that can do that. And I know sometimes you have teams that get together that, don't work for anybody, don't develop for anybody. It's wonderful, man. And I'd love to support them, but it's just like, man, I'm just donating. Because if I buy the game, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
But, I know you said it's a day one for you, so I don't want to talk too much junk.
No, it's not for everybody. I mean, because you look at it, it's like, okay, what kind of game is this? It's
a dude got Thomas the Train chasing him.
It's a spider Thomas the Train with the clown face chasing you. He's trying to kill you. That's what it is. And you need to upgrade your train. I just find it goofy. It's all because my kids was into Thomas the Trains, and now it's like, ooh. This will ruin their childhood right here with this Choo Choo Charles.
You're being a horrible father.
Yeah.
Hey, little boy, where you going?
I mean, because
Choo Choo Charles. Choo Choo.
Tech. Into the coal box you go.
Tech, don't you play on PC?
Nah,
not at all. Okay,
that's on PC. I don't have to get it. I mean,
no, what I'm saying is, like, they have this app where it's all indies, and there's like this game where, like, Toilet Murderer or something like that, where the toilet is chasing people through stores and killing them. And it says name your price. So I gave him $3, and I'm never gonna play it. It's like. I just appreciate effort, man, and that people are trying. But I mean, that's a pretty game, man. It's just not gonna. I'm not gonna play it, bro.
Here's another one I like. The one that's showing right now. That's Midnight Fight Express. Midnight Fight Express. So it's like a beat 'em up, but bird's eye.
It is a beat 'em up with an isometric.
Yeah. Is that what you call it? Isometric, like top down.
Top down.
Yeah.
At an angle. But yeah, I don't like twin stick shooters though.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's a nice change. The way I see it, it's just.
I mean, it's. I guess the thing is, it's not for everybody, but I mean, every once in a while, I find one that I might like myself, and I
feel like I might break my controller.
Yeah, that one that like Tech was talking about, the alien based one. I'm definitely interested in that one.
I will play with you guys or anybody else, but not by myself because I tried. Was it Weird West? Man, I was like, no thanks.
Well, I'll tell you this: that game right now is showing that Midnight Fight Express is coming to Game Pass day 1. So,
I have a mandate to try all games to go to Game Pass.
Well, you can try this.
If I can't do it, I'll make my boy do it.
It'll be Routine, Humankind, Midnight Fight Express, and Turtles is coming out on Game Pass.
So honestly, this game interests you, don't?
Yeah.
This one. Okay.
Because I played. Which other game was it? Was just like this. There's been a couple other games that I played that were like this.
Yeah, because I remember like a few generations back, there was like a fighting game that was like this.
Mm-hmm.
God, I can't think of the name of it because
it's been a while.
Dude, it's been a long time because there's been like a lot of like new games that came out, just unknown IPs and franchises, and they just vanished. And for a second there, that blue chopper just now just gave me Thunderblade vibes just now. Seriously, because the way it was in front of that building and the color of the building, that's exactly how the title screen of Thunderblade is. So I'm like, what's Saints Row trying to pull here?
Yeah.
What are they trying to say? But yeah, there was just like how this game looks right now. Yeah, there was because the thing is, it was on what did I play that? I think I played it on PlayStation 2. It was like an early generation PlayStation 2 game, and I'll be damned if I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, this looks like something definitely fun to try out. And I mean, hell, dude, it's day 1 Game Pass. You can't go wrong. I mean,
no, you can't.
This game needs to be day 1 Game Pass.
I have a feeling
it's free. It's actually free.
It's free to play?
This one? Saints Row?
It's not a game. That's a creator.
Oh, is that what that is?
Oh, make your own boss.
Make a player or whatever.
Oh, I thought it was a game.
Well, it's just something to get you invested.
Ah.
Yeah, but it needs to be day 1 in Game Pass, the full game.
Yeah.
It needs to be in perpetuity, like another highlight for me, Outriders. It needs to be in there in perpetuity.
Is Outriders still in there?
Yep.
Because they showed that trailer for the DLC, whatever. I forget.
Oh yeah. Hey, I do 300 hours. 3 of my characters maxed out. Legal was supposed to run the 4th one with me, but he didn't come through. Because I got a Technomancer that I need to get all the way up there. My cousin runs people through that game. Bro, I love that game, bro. It's
fun.
Great.
It's a fun game.
It was great. I mean, the guns are not as cool as Destiny, but the guns, I mean, the good guns are super hard to get. And then you have to level the guns up and they get super expensive.
God, what was it called?
What?
The DLC for the Outriders. I thought I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, World Slayer.
World Slayer, yeah. Because I had it not written down, but on the internet, on my other phone. So yeah, I might get back into it because they did the new whatever, and I was like, because Because it's like, man, it's so grindy, bro. And then the only thing you could do is expeditions. And it's like you're doing the same expeditions over and over and over again. And then sometimes you get in there with somebody who knows how to play or is beefed up, and then they don't want to play if you're not able to just run through the whole thing in a minute.
Hey, are you gonna be about American Arcadia?
Is that it?
No, not that one. It's not that one right there on the screen. It's the one that's like the Truman Show. People watch you.
No.
They vote you to do whatever, something to give you thumbs up and thumbs down.
Well, that sounds like something that you do with family. I didn't catch that one.
I don't think I put this in the clip. I'm about to look for it. But I've seen these characters about to pop up on the screen here. Let's see, once this ad is over. One Piece Odyssey. I don't know anything about this, but I've seen that character with the bug eyes.
You're not big on anime?
No, this guy I've seen.
Yeah,
that's the main character.
Yeah, Luffy,
Monkey Man, or something like that.
I've seen the character, but I don't know anything about the world or anything about.
I get them when they give them away, and I play them a little bit. My kids are into anime big. Like, I don't know anything about the actual story.
Yeah, I
know that they got like good boob physics and stuff, and like all the women. See, there it is right there. Like all the women, like, you know,
are spicy.
Spicy. Thank you. That's a good word. Yeah, like, look at it. Like, every one of them. So, like, you know, that's to bring, you know, the men in, I guess, and well, boys too. Because
yeah,
my little boy, you know, I had to watch his anime watching.
But has this anime ever been a game before, or is this the first time?
Heck yeah.
Oh, has it?
One Piece?
Yeah. Oh, it's been made
like 10 of them or something. It's
see, man, I don't know.
And the
thing
is,
like 1,000 One Piece anime episodes.
Yeah, and the thing is, only this right here is, as far as I'm aware of, I think is only the second ever One Piece game to ever come to Xbox.
Oh wow.
I don't know about that one. I don't keep up.
Yeah, because the last one was kind of like a Dynasty Warriors like a game. It was like I think it was like a Dynasty Warriors type of a game, and this right here is basically going for being like an action RPG.
Well, the other one that I played is an action RPG. You know, you're actually like using your stretch arms and flying around and fighting. That's why I actually played it, because you got to be in the mood to read your games like that. Because I haven't played Persona in a month.
But it's cool. But dude, it's cool seeing something like this, you know, coming to the Xbox and stuff. And
bro, they're gonna come to Xbox, man. Xbox sold 10,000 consoles last week.
Shoot. I mean, they
gotta start paying attention, bro. Because listen, man, we know that Donnie offended those folks over there, man. Now Phil has to go over there and kiss some butt. We're gonna get some games. With my challenge to all of you JRPG Japanese game lovers is, you gotta buy these games.
I mean, but don't they also have to realize it's not the same people who's running Xbox compared to what it was back then?
They know. I've said this before. They know. The thing is, like I keep saying, is that they were already on the fence. They were already on the fence. Even though the 360 was doing pretty slamtastic, they were already on the fence.
What's a slamtastic?
Like, you know, whether or not they wanted to bother with Xbox anymore. Donnie just gave them what they wanted. That's all. He gave them just what they wanted. And when he said what he said, where he felt so so comfortable in his skin to say it, they're like, That's all we needed, boys. Back it up. Just back the truck up. Let's go. That's all they needed. Because dude, they all love Phil. They get along with Phil. The moment they were aware that Phil took over and is trying to mend bridges, that should have been enough to be like, okay, we'll give you guys another shot. But no, it wasn't. And but then they used the leverage of the PlayStation 4's dominance. Oh, these numbers are higher, so that means we'll get more sales over here. Instead of looking at it in a way where it's like, well, how about we just get these sales from them and get these sales from you guys too?
Bro, it's always about loyalty, man. Like common sense will tell anybody you're gonna sell more the more places that your game is. Even if you sold 10,000 copies, there's 10,000 copies that you didn't have before.
Yep, and pretty much in what you just said. I mean, that's what I always tell like a lot of these other chuckleheads and stuff. It's like, unfortunately, common sense is not the same as business sense.
They move on principles, man. You should know that you're a resident weeb. they see, Americans don't move on principle. Like Japanese companies move on principle. They're gonna stick together, right? And as long as they can, they will. As long as Nintendo's dominating everything, they're gonna look to them first. Like they're getting exclusives over PlayStation. You know what I mean? They're gonna look to Switch and PC, and then they'll look to Sony before they get to Microsoft. And it's the principle of it. It's not nothing to do with anybody pissing them off. They went with Xbox because they didn't have a choice back when they did. When all the JRPGs and our Japanese games were on 360, it's because they were the market leader.
Yeah, they got the jump on Sony. They came out first, a whole year first, and they were like, man, where else we gonna put this stuff at?
Nah, nobody was buying a $600 console, man. You know what I mean? Like,
well, hold on. They said it was so good you could get a second job.
Well, that's See how that worked out for them. Huh? And then Microsoft backdoored them next generation with a $500 box and a peripheral nobody wanted. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody wanted. I wanted it. I wanted it so much that I bought it separately.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought it off eBay.
I mean, wait, is this after they separated it?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, the thing is like, I'm a realist on this because the tail end of the 360 generation, it like brought us something that we evidently didn't need it, but we found ourselves wanting it and feeling that we needed it, and that was to connect. Even if we didn't use it for playing any games, it was just, there was just something about being able to walk, just come in from work, you're tired, you put your stuff down, plop down on the couch, Xbox on.
And your console tells you hello.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know about all that. Mine didn't do that.
You didn't see, you weren't invested like I was. See, I came in, mine says hello.
I don't need shit talking to me.
Well, it didn't talk to me. It didn't talk to me. Okay, let me say it properly. It would have a little banner at the bottom. Hello. My name was Aries.
Yeah, but I had no voice now. Like,
no, we didn't. No, it was no voice. That's why I fixed it, man. Yeah, I mean, but see, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, man, I'm giving everything that I have time a try, right? Because I don't want to be saying no to things and miss out.
You don't want to be Mr. Poo Poo.
Well, I mean, because like certain things I know, like, no, I'll try it, or when it's $20 or $15.99 or free.
Mm-hmm.
Like certain games, like One Piece, it's I wouldn't buy it, but I know that there are people who it's day one for. Like my neighbor has an anime podcast and the whole nine. And he sits around talking to my little weeb son, and they go back and forth.
What do you call him?
He's a weeb. My boy, I didn't know.
Weeb?
A weeb, Weeb.
Weeb, okay.
Short for weeboo.
Weeaboo. And I don't know. I know what it means. Like it's the derogatory meaning, and then there's the one is like, hey, you just like Japanese stuff, and then the other one is you like Japanese so much you want to be Japanese.
That's when it gets too damn far right there, and I'm kind of like, man, hold on now.
Hold on. Hold on.
Like calling people wigger.
What's up, Hydra? Hydra's sitting here laughing his butt off.
But
He's probably laughing about Weeboo.
What's up, bro? Nightingale, man. That White Nightingale and Warhammer, bro.
Here you go.
Gotham Knights and what's the Callisto Protocol? Those are my highlights. I'm not playing
the other Marvel, the Sun, Midnight Sun.
Dude, that's a phone game, isn't it?
Nah.
You sure, bro?
No, it's coming to consoles. That's what everybody's on Twitter joking about, because Spider-Man is coming to even the Xbox version.
Oh yeah, even the Xbox account took a jab at that also, and people are flipping out.
Like, look who's swinging on Xbox.
Don't be surprised if you see some Sony property on Xbox, bro.
Let's see. It said Spider-Man's coming for a landing right on Xbox. Pre-order Marvel's Midnight Sun, yada yada yada. And they show a clip of Spider-Man landing, on a building. And of course, you have all the fanatics on the other side. PlayStation this. Oh, the one Insomniac is better. I'm like, oh, here we go. It's like, here we go.
So, Tech, did you like Spider-Man, the game on PlayStation?
Yeah, I did. Okay, I liked it. Yeah,
I don't dislike it. It's just a very simple game.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything complicated. Anything that's like, oh my god, this is just too hard.
Like, very if you just love Spider-Man, it's for you.
Well, I mean, it's like there's not many superheroes to play, though. That's the thing.
If they made a Blade game, I'd buy it day one.
I play a Blade game, yes. Yeah.
I don't care if Bloober Team makes it.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's funny because Blade's supposed to be in that Midnight Suns game.
Yeah. And I'm not playing that.
I mean, the last superhero game I played besides Spider-Man would be Marvel Alliance when it came on Nintendo. And that's that top-down, whatever you call it, game.
Man, coming up, man, I cared about He-Man, Lion-O, Transformers, Voltron, G.I. Joe, and then X-Men, and Gargoyles, Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never cared about Spider-Man.
This dude talking about he watched Captain Mullet.
and Batman, I like Batman. Dude, raise up off of Captain Planet, all right? He's a hero, gonna take pollution down to zero, okay?
Yo, all right.
The power is yours. All we need you to do is stop throwing trash out of the window.
I don't
and
know
recycle.
I don't know if YouTube is gonna strike me on this, but here you go. Captain.
The IP is, the more higher risk and more money they got to spend on it. That's why thank God for the indie scene, because the indies don't fret over that stuff. But at the end of the day, yeah, they still need money.
Banana Man,
just like anyone else.
Do you guys know that Banana Man?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Well, that bullshit.
I don't remember that. Maybe I thought that was an Australian Jeremy Merchant thing.
Nah, that was actually UK. That was British.
It's Samurai Pizza Cat. I never heard of these.
Yeah, dude, man, I'm surprised you haven't. That mess came. What was like back in I guess like the late '90s. That mess was the property was bought by Saban, because Saban, after Power Rangers was so successful, they went on a buying spree, buying up all these different Japanese franchises, including Dragon Ball Z. So that was people's first taste of Dragon Ball Z ever, was from Saban. Because I remember it used to come on at the same time Samurai Pizza Cats did.
I gotta look up Banana Man. It better not be
Samurai Pizza
not safe
Cats.
for work.
Samurai Pizza Cats? Is that what you said?
Oh God, Jeremy the Merchant bringing up Roger Ramjet. Good God, man, you can't. It's like, come on, man, stop making us show our age. Stop.
Really?
I don't care, bro. I saw a dude with a full gray beard hyping up the Keeleys today. I was like, oh man, when I grow up, I want to be like that guy.
That's super. That's funny.
His name is Jerry Mack, right? Jerry Mack. That's his name.
Yep.
I said, oh man. I said, I call myself an old geezer. I said, he is an old geezer.
Oh, I gotta tell Jeremy that I obtained a copy of the new Wormwood, so I gotta watch it though. I haven't seen it.
Superhero movie. I thought that was already out.
Oh, hey, did y'all? You didn't watch it. What? So, Ted, what do you think about Super People?
Super People. What was that?
Man, it was one of the games they showed.
Was it? Let me see. Oh, that one. I don't know, man. Here, let me put it up.
Look like they had Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah, here I'll put it on here. So
please do, because I definitely
they're playing chess, and I was like, I don't play chess.
It's a thinking man's game.
Chess. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. They're just showing a movie. This guy got big guns.
No CGI trailers.
Yeah.
We want to see gameplay.
We want to see gameplay. That's what we want to see.
Right. You know what, man? So this, y'all gonna have to stop. Like, show gameplay when they're ready, bro. Like, bro, Xbox will never show y'all another game until it's damn near finished, because the way y'all treated them. Poor Craig. Like, even Domino's jumped on Craig. Xbox will never show y'all anything else, and probably very few others will show you anything but a CGI trailer until the game is almost finished.
I never got
that hurt my feelings.
I never could get that mess either. To me, it's like, man, be happy that you're seeing something. You know.
Oh, bro, these people cry about everything like they got nothing to play on their consoles.
No, it's all it is. Look, man, all it is nothing but just console war ammo. That's all the hell it's about. Is, oh man, you didn't give me my daily drop of ammo. How am I supposed to defend myself? Be like, easy. Yeah. Get off of social media.
Facts. And that's like when Starfield got delayed. I was like, bro, it's just console warriors that are upset because Microsoft took their ammo, because that was their last breath of hope, because we already had Stalker to get delayed. Scorn got delayed. Bleeding Heart, or whatever it's called. Atomic Heart. Huh?
Atomic Heart. No, Scorn is on schedule. That was
it got delayed.
Scorn's going to come out in October.
Yeah, but it got delayed.
I'm calling it October release. You heard it here first.
Because dude, no, seriously, on their they're active on social, and people.
But it was delayed, not from October. It was supposed to drop in the first quarter, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I'll be honest. I know what you're talking about. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if we can even call that delay, because they never really gave an actual drop date.
We gotta thank the gaming heavens if that game ever comes out. You know how long they've been making that game?
Already called it. He said it got delayed last year. He's like, dude, done.
I'm surprised they even bother with them, because they've been doing some stuff where they have been in develop. That thing has been on crowdfunding for like almost 7 years.
Yeah, forever, bro.
And they have, and the thing is like they will start it and stop it, and people will be asking, "What's going on? Where's my money?" and all this stuff like that. You would almost want to say that they're just about almost like the abandoned dude.
Bro, if nobody's asking StarCraft or whatever the name of that, Star Citizen, for money, leave them people alone.
Yeah,
they still giving Star Citizen money.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like what the scope of what it is they doing. I applaud it and everything like that, but after a while, it's like, the enchantment just died off, because it's like you just look at.
That's why they shouldn't show you people nothing. They show y'all something, you want more tomorrow.
You're damn right.
No,
you're goddamn right. Give me. It's me. All about me. Gaming is a selfish hobby. Me.
Here's a day one in Game Pass called Routine. This is what I want too.
Let me see, because that's one that
this is one of the ones that's made out in the Ukraine, but it's getting delayed.
When they first showed this, I almost thought this was the so-called leaked Kojima project, because they said it was a first-person horror, where you're like going down these tunnels with a spotlight. And at first I thought this was like only, I was like, oh damn, this is the Kojima game.
Yeah, this is one of them that's being developed over in Ukraine, and of course it's delayed because of the war.
So is it not coming out this year?
No.
Oh. See, that's the thing. Like Stalker,
they didn't say. So who knows?
Stalker. I want to play Stalker. Like I've been playing Stalker for years.
So yeah, this is a day one Game Pass. So, man.
Yeah, that does nothing for me.
You see how you got
just a guy with a gun, confronting our robot. That gets you hot and bothered.
You see how he got caught. That's how I have to do my little brother late at night. We be trying to sneak in the refrigerator. What are you doing, boy? Get your ass in the bed. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. That does nothing for me. But it's something I shot.
Trying to make some Lucky Charms.
What's this Tech?
Routine.
It's still routine.
Okay.
Yeah,
we just saw that.
Now he caught his attention.
It was on the summer thing. Little summer.
Yeah, that's a loop. We just watched this.
Yeah.
He's Tech's just looping stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
He'll loop
out of here.
Yeah, he'll loop it
no.
Like 2 to 3 times. Mm-hmm.
Bro, telling you, man. If Nightingale is what I think it is, man, I don't care what else comes out. Just like if Starfield would have dropped, I wouldn't have played anything else for 6 months.
But look, let me tell you something right now.
All right, Fire Marshal Bill.
I don't know if I'm frustrated is the right word. Yes, maybe frustration is the right word, but I'm more frustrated right now. I don't know if I'm more frustrated with Jeff Keighley's show being underwhelming or the fact that PlayStation still, like, I don't know, man. They just refuse to F and talk.
You need to do a hybrid. You need to mix them together.
Look.
Mix them together. Be all calm and then get loud at the end.
in MBG, right? No muscle bound gamer, right? As long as y'all praise them for doing the least that they can do, why would they talk to you? Like there's no pressure. Like they don't need to talk to you because y'all do enough promoting when they do the bare minimum. Speaking of, they did show you something. You get the definitive version of the game that they remastered.
When I heard
sold
them
to
say
you on your
that word,
PS4.
definitive, I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, and dude, like I said, bro, he didn't even say it with his chest. He didn't like it was already
why showing ads, man. What's wrong with you? You trying to get demonetized?
No, he trying to get monetized, man. They might show him some love for free commercials.
Yeah,
I get
have a free Hertz rental.
Things like that happen
on the house.
I get flagged, but I send them a notice, say, "Hey, can you review this?" And they're like, "Okay," and then they flip it back over.
Yeah, like that guy, man. He just, unless that's just normally how he talks to me. I'm not a Sony guy to watch all their stuff like that. He just seemed like he was just saying what he had to say. You know, they want him to talk about the TV show, like all that talking just to build up to what we already know, which is y'all selling the game for the third time for $70.
You're talking about?
Heck no, Nightingale is new.
This is Nightingale.
No, yeah, that's Nightingale. I'm not even looking. I'm talking about Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann. They brought him up there to do all that pussyfooting and talking about TV shows just to finally talk about the definitive $70 version of the game they're selling for the third time. And then you get a $99 version too. And what's crazy? They're gonna sell that crap.
Oh yeah.
And like I told y'all last year, God of War ain't coming this year. They're gonna put God of War right on top of their remastered remake. No. Where does God of War come in at Christmas? Yeah, right.
The fall.
That's why these boys are mad, because Sony took their ammo. They should just be happy that they got 2 games that they don't play.
What, Ratchet
they can still talk about it in the console war. That's last year.
That's last year.
Yeah, it's last year.
This year.
They got the game you just beat, and Gran Turismo or Grand Microtransaction.
Oh yeah, that's right, Horizon.
Yeah. Oh well, if what's the name comes out this year, that game that looked like straight booty, for Spoken. They got a lot of stuff coming at the end of the year, bro.
Wait, but
where does God of War fit in?
Time
in 2 years?
Yeah.
You gonna miss it? You gonna cop? You gonna cop for $70 on your PS4 or whatever you got? Oh, you got the new PS5.
Yeah,
it's next gen only too.
I haven't opened it.
Are you haven't been able to flip it?
No, not yet.
Dude, I'll give you $800 and make $200 off of it. What are you doing?
Waiting for somebody to bite.
How big does the bite need to be? You said 800.
There's a lot of people here selling it too, man. I'm not the only one.
Nah, bro.
There's a lot. The thing is, there's a lot of people here selling it with a lot more items with it.
That's used. They're selling bundles.
They still buy it though.
Okay, well, money isn't the issue then. Where are you selling it? Facebook Marketplace?
No. I do Craig's. I do OfferUp. I do Macari, and I do 5 Miles.
Bro, all that stuff you're gonna end up eating into your profits.
No, I mean if you do local, they don't take away.
Oh, they don't charge because Craigslist is like $5 an ad or something like that.
Nah, they don't charge.
Dude, they charged me $5.
They didn't charge me anything.
Yeah, I forgot what I was trying to sell. I sell crap.
No. Yeah. They'll charge you $5 in certain categories. It won't be every category out there.
Oh,
I think I sold my car on Craigslist and they charged me $5. So I think it depends on the category, but not video games. They won't charge for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you still have it, man.
Yeah. It's just sitting there. I mean, it's not hurting me any. So
what do you want for it? I know somebody that wants one.
$820.
$820. I'll tell them.
Mm-hmm. Tell them. Be like, I'm going down to Houston. I'll deliver.
No, I'm supposed to meet up with Legal anyway.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
That fool.
Yeah, man. But so how y'all feel about that remaster remake, man? Y'all gonna get it? Are you gonna get it for your daddy, Fireboss?
Remaster remake for what?
For the PlayStation, bro. Yeah, it's cross-gen. No, it's not cross-gen, huh?
You don't mess with them. You don't mess with them shits.
Bro, I just like
he does. Nah, he don't touch, dude. He don't touch those. I mean, the last Sony property that he actually played and enjoyed was the original God of War, which I believe was like, what was the last one? 3, wasn't it?
Oh, your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the last one, and that was actually his first ever God of War, and he liked it and he enjoyed it and stuff, and like years later, I show him the new one, and he's like, what the hell is this?
He said, no. Bro, look, man. These guys get wild with visuals, man. I played God of War 3, and then I played God of War, Dad of War, that one. Mm-hmm. And like 7 hours in, and like the 10th axe puzzle, I turned it off and never put it back on.
So what type of games do you finish then?
What types of games do I finish? I finish my RPGs.
Uh-huh.
I finish.
Hey, what's this playing right now?
I'm going
Fort
Exo
Solis.
phase. I tell you,
What?
man.
Fort Solis.
It look like a win to you.
Yep.
At first, because when I first saw it and stuff, and dude stepping out of the thing, I'm thinking to myself like, why in the world Star Citizen on this?
No, that Star Citizen look way better than that. I beat Ratchet and Clank. I beat Horizon. I beat God of War. I beat Rage. I beat Rage 2.
Yeah, those are fun.
The games that I like enough. Like I powered through a lot of games. Like I beat all those movie games that Sony made just because like all last generation Xbox has no games. Sony's got bangers, so I played all the bangers that I liked.
How you feel?
Do you feel complete?
I realize that they're a different type of gamer. Like the things that they appreciate are the things that like I had a feeling that like they're good, right? For who likes them. Like I don't like slow games. I like freedom of movement. I like to be able to go where I want to go, and I like to search. I mean, even if you look at my Last of Us playtime, that's just one playthrough, 71 hours.
Stop holding my hand. Let me go.
Yeah, I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. But Tech, I just keep buying games, bro.
Yeah.
And so let me see the last Xbox game I beat. I'm gonna look on my Exo phase, bro. I play so many games, bro. They make fun of people like me, man.
Hey, fellas, I need a bail.
Bye, man. Dang, why you got a bail, man?
Guy's just like, I'm out of here.
No, because I just look at the time, man. I'm like, oh damn, I need to go down and stuff. But all right, hey Tech, thanks for having me.
All right, man.
All right,
easy.
All right, y'all. But yeah, Tech, I'm doing Psychonauts right now. I beat Trek to Yomi.
Oh, Psychonauts is good.
State of Decay, I beat that a long time ago. I beat Dying Light twice with Legal on the second time.
Dying Light, the new one?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we did a whole playthrough.
I haven't even played that yet.
I beat Life is Strange.
Damn, I should have picked that one up today. Dang it. I didn't even think about Dying Light.
I'm about to beat Astro's Playroom. I beat Guardians of the Galaxy, Last of Us 2. Okay, of course, Telltale game. Everybody beats the Telltale game. Cuphead, Immortals, Valhalla. Shantae. I didn't beat Tunic though, but I'm gonna buy that game.
No, I haven't beat that yet either. You gonna buy it on PlayStation since you have to pay for it on PlayStation?
I only play the bangers over there. and so far this generation, bro, I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, I got most of those games from PS4 for the low or free. So like I played those. And Ratchet and Clank was the only one that I was inclined to buy for $70. It was a good game, but it was not worth 70 bones. You know, I would have felt better about $49.99, even better about $29.99. But it's a pretty game, high production value. You know, like Colin Moriarty says, you know, those guys. And see, like y'all Boss brought him up earlier. Like, you got these guys, man, they'll say things, you know, articulately, but they don't make sense. You know, Xbox doesn't have anything comparable to Sony. Xbox doesn't do what Sony does. Nobody does what Sony does. Sony is competing by themselves.
And when people say that, do they want Xbox to be the same as Sony? And if they do, why?
Well, Xbox do because they need ammo, right? Like they need to have something to shut them up when The Last of Us 2 comes out.
It's like, to me, it's like, why do you want to be
has something
the
to match
same
it.
as somebody else? Don't you want to, you know, walk in? You know,
I hope that Xbox leaves that crap over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be something to differentiate the two platforms. You know, like now Sony wants to start doing multiplayer. You see how long it's taking them to do factions, right?
Yeah.
And that might be a big reason of why they do those single player games as well as they do. Put all the emphasis into that because they don't have to try to do a multiplayer mode. You know, and then look at factions, bro. They're still waiting on factions. I didn't like factions on Last of Us.
I didn't even know there was a multiplayer.
Part 1, not 2. 2 was supposed to have one. And then everybody thought that it would come with the remaster remake, and it didn't, and it still hasn't come.
Yeah, I never made it. Yeah.
And they showed some screenshots, and then that old goofy boy, weapon wheel dude, said, "Oh, Neil, yeah." And then when we got hype over avowed screenshots, he called out the Xbox players, and then he backdoor does the same thing about some screenshots for a game they've been promising for 3 years. For going on 3 years that they should have dropped with the game. But then those same guys will talk crap about Halo. You know, what?
Hey, you cut out for a second, but you're back. Spike IT saying that Factions Part 1 is not bad. It's a lot better than Sony's previous multiplayer attempts.
I never said it was bad. I just didn't like it. I guess if you're very invested in that story, because it really does put you in, like, if you were like not Last of Us, like a Walking Dead type situation, like you're going against the saviors or something. You know, it's like you're going in and out of these abandoned houses, shooting each other and stuff like that. I didn't like it. It was old too.
I think,
but they should have remastered that too, though.
Spike said about Sony's other previous multiplayer attempts, because I look at Xbox and they have tons of multiplayer games. You know, that's what Xbox is mainly known for. You know, you got Grounded, you got Halo, you got Gears, and you can go on and on. A list of games. Forza. Everything's multiplayer because it's all about engagement, right?
Right.
And then I look at PlayStation and what's out there that kind of it's equivalent to what
Call of Duty.
You know, but that's not theirs though. Yeah.
No, they don't. That's not where they excel.
No,
like Microsoft's been ahead of the curve.
I was going to bring this up because not that I was a huge fan of this one franchise, but when the PS3 came out, was it the PS3 or was it PS4? Sorry, PS4 came out. I jumped on quick on Killzone Shadowfall because I thought oh man, they're gonna have whatever multiplayer game they're gonna have on that one, and it was ass.
You think so? See, I listened to a pony. I went on a pony show and he told me that Killzone was hot, so I copped for $4.99.
Well, the multiplayer was trash to me, man. And I wanted to like it. I wanted to like it because I forced myself to try to play it and try to like it, and it just didn't feel right. I was like, man, it's like I want to like this. I'm forcing myself to play this, and trying to put some hours and put some dedication into it, but I couldn't. It's just like this is just trash, man. Now I can't think of any other game that's multiplayer that completely sucked you in and say, this multiplayer game on the Sony platform is pretty amazing. I can't think.
Not online multiplayer.
No.
Yeah, not online multiplayer. No, it's true.
Okay,
I mean, but
they're
gonna try.
I'm lying. I would say one that I did really, really enjoy, and I don't know how far back you played PlayStation, but on PlayStation 3 was Mag. Do you remember that game? And
I heard of it.
I think there's one called like Hawks or something like that.
There are very few games that I've never heard of, but like,
let me bring. The
PlayStation 4, I tried it at the beginning of last gen and sold it to my cousin. I was so glad that he gave me full price for Madden 2. But I mean, there was nothing, bro. Like that was before I got into indies, right? Because maybe I would have kept it if I was into indies. Like I don't rock with PlayStation, man, and so I skipped the rest of PlayStation. I had got a bunch of PlayStation 5s, and so my wife said, "You should play it because you talk so much junk about it. You can't talk about it if you won't try it." So I tried it, and I am trying it, and I'm not gonna sell it. I will if they go day and date, though.
So here's one that I did enjoy, but this is back on the PS3, and this was called Mag, and it's this huge multiplayer battlefield, and you could play as a foot soldier, you can play in vehicles, helicopters. It was fun. It truly was fun back then. I mean, it's long and gone because they never did anything with it. But that was one Sony game, multiplayer game, and it was an online only game. Even before like Titanfall 1, when it was an online only and everybody got pissed off about it, this game was online only and people accepted it because it's Sony. But it was fun. It was fun back then. I thought it was a great game. But like I said, there's no other game out there, modern games now that I would say, you know what, it's like Sony's online game is amazing, because to me there isn't right now.
I think if there's any, because I didn't like Ghost of Tsushima Legends either. Like a lot of people, they say it's so good, but I didn't like it. It's not that I didn't like it. I didn't like it, I guess. Because if I didn't want to keep playing it, I didn't like it. It's not, I can't call it bad. It's like playing, it's just like playing the game, but with other people, but in like obstacles, like maybe like a boss rush type, at least as much as I played it. And then I had to wait for like 5 minutes for a match. So I didn't like that, but it worked, it worked well when you got into a game. And then, they don't have anything, man. I think that their first taste of, or I guess what I would put money on being good, is Deviation, because those are ex-Treyarch guys that Sony has making a game for them exclusively.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft has the actual Call of Duty, and they're giving these guys 2 years now after this year.
Now here's another one from back in the PS3 days, was fun. This is called Warhawk. It's another one that was online only. It had, either a foot soldier or a plane, a jeep, a tank, whatever you can find out there, you can battle in it. And that was fun. These were fun games. I mean, you look at it now, it looks like crap, but it was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, but like you said, that fun, but like nobody else thought so.
Nah, I mean, at the time it was, but
I mean, like, to you, right? I'm just like none of these games like made a ripple.
No, it didn't.
And why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do you think?
It's just,
is it that people rather go play their JRPGs or something? Like, I don't know, because like it looks interesting, especially for back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, just I think because Call of Duty took over so much back then.
This level reminds me, minus this jet, of Tomb Raider multiplayer.
Oh, somebody brought that up. I had no idea there was a Tomb Raider multiplayer.
Uh-huh.
On which game? Which?
That's pretty cool. I forgot. Something definitive edition. I think it was Tomb Raider. Like
the 2013.
I can't remember, bro.
2014.
But I played it.
Here it is.
I don't think it's like the reboot one though.
No?
I don't know. I could be wrong, bro. I played it a little bit. It was pretty cool for what I played for. Look, man, I got a 200-hour rule. I got too many games to stay stuck on one game.
Well, see, that's why I don't buy anything until I'm ready to buy it. I used to be that guy like you. You're saying that I used to stock up on games all the time. And I stopped doing that years ago. Like, I'm not buying any more games, because what happens is that, I bought a new game. I'll put it on my shelf because I'll plan on playing it tomorrow. And it never gets moved. It stays there. I don't dive into it. I don't do the intro. I don't do anything with it. I just let it sit there. And by the time I do start playing it, it's half price at the store. So I'm like, it's like, I need to stop doing that. So I did. And now I wait.
Because like sometimes shorter games are welcome, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Because like I'll get stuck. Like, it took me like 70 hours to beat Rage. And then sometimes the games, you just want them to end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get to a point where you just want them to be over. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, it ended at just the right time. I was just getting tired of it, and it was ended.
So you finished it?
Yeah, I finished that. Like, as soon as it hit Game Pass, like 3 days later, it was good, but you get tired of doing the same stuff over and over again.
So I know you say you finished certain game JRPGs and stuff like that, but are there any besides JRPGs that you don't get tired of, or is it just the JRPGs you just kind of You stick through them.
No, it's not that I get tired of them, bro. It's that you have to read them.
Oh yeah,
right.
No.
You sit there, you read them, and like I told y'all, I don't know if it was this show or another show. I play Persona with one hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's a game that they've been hyping up because it's not on Xbox for years. So I got it for free, and I said, let me start it. Now the story is great. You really, and then the whole thing about the persona, the way it's executed, you got to rip the mask off and blood comes off. It's like it's really a part of you. Like the whole thing is cool, but it's not fun. I like to have fun when I play games. I grew up having fun when I play my games. I smile when I play my games that I like. Like when you read a book, you're reading, you're engrossed in the book, and you're engrossed in the story. Like I started playing some visual novels since I got the Steam Deck, right? Because they sell them to me for $2.99, man. I like it. Hey, I'm sucker for a deal. So I've been playing those games, but I wouldn't have been open to those games if I didn't start off playing games like Last of Us, because that game is not fun to me. If you like, what's that game that you always make fun of? We make fun of Death Stranding. I look forward to the cutscenes. I played that game looking forward to the next cutscene.
Yeah.
Like the cutscenes were outstanding. The game, I don't know who liked it. And then I hear that I need to put about 5 more hours into the game before I get to the good part.
Yeah.
But bro, it's not just the RPGs. That's just my favorite genre. I beat like Trek to Yomi, Hollow Knight. Right now I'm playing Legend of Ten Ding. You know, it's like it's a whole lot of different games out there, man, that I do play that y'all don't even know. And I finished those games. But I would prefer to have a good RPG. I'm waiting for Avowed. I'm waiting for Starfield. I'm waiting for Fable. You know, I hope Nightingale is good or worth playing. Like those are my favorite types of games. You get story and you get action, and you don't have to just sit back and watch the game unfold. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What type of games did you beat, Tech? What's the last game you beat? Why are you asking me what I'm beating, man?
Man, I'll tell you right now. I have a spreadsheet just for that.
Do you really?
Yes.
See, I'm gonna make one too.
The last one I beat, like last one was back to back Far Cry 6 and Horizon is what I beat.
Oh, you beat Far Cry?
Yeah. It was
How many hours did it take you to beat it?
I don't know, man. But it took me, I could tell you how many days. 39 days.
Oh, dang. For real?
From when I started
you love that game.
to like when I finished it.
Oh, no. Okay. I thought you were looking at your actual game time because I got 29 hours in that game. No. And I think I'm like halfway
Where do you look for the time? Because I don't know how people do it.
I have like exophase for the ponies who want to check my gamer tag. And it has all my gaming stuff. And it'll show playtime of the games, or you can go on to your Xbox app and click and then go to your achievements, and it'll have all your games that you ever played, and then you click it and then you click your game time. Like the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, I have 10 days, 7 hours, and 16 minutes. Rage 2 took me 2 days, which is 48 plus 11, 59 hours.
And see,
now do it on your phone, man.
I already turned it on. I'm in the same room anyways. But yeah, I did. Man, what the hell? Oh, they're doing a capital. That's stupid.
I beat Outriders 4 times.
4 times?
Or 3 times. 3 times, because I have that 4th character that I need to beat.
Damn, 4 times? I just did it 1 time.
I beat Biomutant.
Oh God, I didn't like that game. And I beat it too.
It ended about 10 hours too late.
So you're saying if I go to achievements?
Yeah, go to your achievements, and then you go to your it'll show you all your games that you ever played. Really.
All achievements.
If you have the patience to go through it.
Far Cry.
I'm gonna play Sleeping Dogs again.
Where's the hours now? Oh, there
you
it
click
is.
the game and then you go to stats.
So Far Cry took me 2 days, 6 hours, and 51. So pretty much 2 hours and 2 days and 7 hours.
So I should be almost done there. Cause I got 30 hours, almost 30 hours into it.
So I kind of.
And I'm the type of dude that if it has a landmark that I can go discover and put on the map, I'm gonna go find it. Like that's just how I play my games. Coming up, man. My mama was cheap. And so, like, I only got one game at a time. If I went to Blockbuster, I got one game for the weekend, and I had to play the hell out of that one game.
Trick.
So like now,
Trick or Yummy took me 8 hours.
Trick or Yummy. I don't know how long that one took me. Let me see. I think I got like 14 hours, 12 hours and 25 minutes to go through once on the hardest that I could get to.
Fortnite. I mean, not Fortnite, but Cyberpunk. I'm still playing that. Let's see how many hours I got in it. 2 days and 20 hours. That's not very much.
Really? They say it takes 24 hours to beat it.
Well, I'm doing like every little thing though. That's the thing.
Oh, so you play your games too?
Yeah, like for something like Cyberpunk, that I want that game to last me a good while. So I'm in no rush to beat it. So I'll do all the gigs. I'll do all the what's the city name? Night City. The Night City cop little emergency stops or something that I need to do. I'll do all those before I start even diving into the main course.
Oh man. Like I want to get into that one. Being that I'm on the move so much, I might get it on the Steam Deck since it's on sale. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna swap phones.
Damn, dog. Where's he going? So, but Chorus came on board now in Game Pass, so I'm gonna play that as well. I was actually hunting that game down, a used copy at GameStop, and I stopped. And then all of a sudden I see the announcement that it's going to Game Pass. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I didn't have to buy any, spend money on it on Chorus. So there, Eli. Oh man, we got technical difficulties. Yeah, Jeremy, like Cyberpunk is a game that I want to last, so I'm not in a rush to beat or anything. I enjoy going through the world and the city and exploring everything that the game has to offer. I've completed all the gigs, like the gigs that some of those area leaders kind of assign you. I beat all those already. I beat the what do you call it? The cyber cycles, whatever they're called. The cyber cycles, I beat those guys. And I'm working on trying to beat all the cop gigs, the Night City gigs. And that's a lot of them too, because they're scattered all over the place, but there's a bunch that they are to defeat. Eli, you there? He's having a little trouble here. Yeah, the side mission. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where I'm at. I mean, I know where I'm at in the main missions. I just don't know where I'm at lengthwise of the main mission. I just know that I do all these little side missions first. I do all the little gigs, the little icons are scattered all over the city. I do those first, and then when I kind of get bored of that, then I dive into like a mission of 2 of the main story, and then I'll be done with it, and I'll go back to the side gigs and kind of do some more of that. But it's fun because Cyberpunk is, I mean, I don't care what anybody says. I think it's pretty badass, and the world that it's in there, cyber, which is kind of like my thing. Hey, man, if there's a world I could live in, it'll be that Cyberpunk world. That'd be kind of cool. So, Eli, you back?
Yeah. Can you hear me now? All right.
Yeah.
Man, you know how it is, man.
I know how it is.
Because all right, my first phone was about to die. I never got to charge it all the way up. It normally lasts a 2-hour show, and then the other one it just wouldn't connect. So now I had to put it on the tablet.
Oh damn! So it is an hour. Damn, it's almost 2 hours, huh? I need to cut this off.
Yeah, man. Time flies when you're having fun, man.
I know, for real. Let's see what else is there. But yeah, I mean, like this year alone, I've beat Back 4 Blood, It Takes Two, Halo, World War Z, Serious Sam 4, House of Ashes, Hitman 3, Guardians of the Galaxy, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Resident Evil Village, Trek to Yomi, Far Cry, and Horizon. That's what I beat this year.
Yeah. Oh, this year?
Yeah, this year.
And I don't count the little trash games that the people on my friends list get to 20,000 gamer score by the second day.
Yeah.
And then they go on Twitter, that 20,000 gamer score. So what, dude? So all right, this is one guy who I like. You know, we cool. And he got 22,000. So I go check and see what he's playing. He's got these little games that take an hour to beat. He buys them on Xbox and PC, and they give you 9,000 times. And I mean 9,000 points. You get 4,000 on Xbox, 5,000 on PC.
Jeez.
You get 4,000 on Xbox, 5,000 on PC.
You know,
I'm like, what?
I stopped chasing achievement points back when it was hard to get 1,000 with the one playthrough.
That's because you're playing real games.
That was back on the 360.
Well, not that they're fake, but you know. Because like my gamer score is trash.
But remember back then that you can play a game of basketball and you can get all 1,000 points under 1 quarter.
Well, see, yeah, like okay, that was before, like okay, like you know, all achievements they are trophies or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just there for you to keep playing their game.
Yeah, I can't.
And like I go read the achievements. You know, shoot somebody with a bow and arrow while jumping off of a horse for Horizon. Like, man, get out of here, man.
The ones I hate the most now, when it comes to achievements, are the secret ones. Like, if I don't know what they are, I was like, I'm not even gonna try.
I thought they said they were gonna do away with that. They need to.
They need to. It's just I don't like them.
But I never play for
achievements anymore.
Because I play my games. You know, like I said, like you play your games. So it's like after I do all this stuff and it doesn't happen, like Guardians of the Galaxy, I got an 820. I'm not going back for that last 160.
What did I get for Guardians? Let's see. Guardians. Oh, I can't find it. Damn it. See, yeah, for Far Cry, I got 315.
Mm-hmm.
Trek to Yomi, 215.
Yeah, my Trek to Yomi is trash.
Apex, 700.
Because I just went through it. Well, yeah, that's a multiplayer game. Because like I had 1,000 on because I tried to play State of Decay the other day with Legal. That's why I still at the top of my list. But for whatever reason, we couldn't do a multiplayer. Some dude named Bubbles was in there with us.
760 for my Guardians.
Yeah, see, I got 840. I ain't going back for the last little bit. You know, it's like I played the hell out of it, bro. I walked around, I looked for all the things, and if I missed it, I missed it.
I was so close with the Ascent. I have 800 of 1,000. I may have to go back and get those two.
Bro, I just don't have time for that one. Because, I mean, Legal sold me on it. Just like he sold me on Scarlet Nexus, and it's on sale right now.
I don't know if I'll buy that. That was on Game Pass, wasn't it?
It was, but good games are coming fast, man. Got to get them in Game Pass.
Yeah,
and I don't have time.
Got to catch them all. Got to catch them all.
Yeah, like Pokemon. Bro, how many? Look, bro, are you in a Pokemon?
No, my kids are.
Bro, okay, maybe it's all kids, but I see some dudes on Twitter that get hyped up for these 5 annual Pokemon releases.
They do every day.
And I'm like, yo.
Well, my
like,
son. Oh, that's funny you say that because my younger son, he's like, Daddy. I'm like, what? Is this Pokemon out? I'm like, which one? He kind of shows me a video or some ad that came out, right? Some new one called Pokemon Diamond or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. It's 2 new games already coming out.
Oh, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? That's old.
Is it?
Yeah, that's out. They got another one coming out. And then it's supposed to be co-op or something like that. But Arceus Legends was the first Pokemon I played since Red.
Yeah, no.
And that's Game Boy Color.
I watched my sons play their Pokemon Arceus and Pokemon Shield and Sword, and I couldn't tell the difference. They all
that's 2 games too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, man, Nintendo is got a gold mine going on over there.
Yeah.
Like, and each one is selling over 10 million
How
at
did
retail.
they end up with Pokemon? That's my thing, because it's not theirs, is it?
It's not theirs, but they're like 30%. It's a Game Freak or whatever. It's a public company, and they own like 30% of their shares.
Oh.
They don't have a controlling stake, but good luck getting that 30 off of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not theirs, but I think that everybody's happy with the arrangement. It's like these guys that are getting all excited that Sony's going to buy From Software. Could have called what they want to sell. Why would they sell when they finally have a hit?
Yeah.
You know, the only time these companies are going to sell, because see, back in the day, Capcom wanted to sell, and Microsoft wasn't in the mode that they're in right now. Could you imagine if they had moved on it? It would, man, that'd be cool, man. You think the RE8 would have been multi-plat? Probably. No, on Microsoft, they're friendly asses.
They're so
we're
nice.
here for all of gaming.
Yeah.
We're here with gaming.
After a while, it does get kind of old. Like, okay, we get it.
You know? Yeah, man. Look, man, make me be a pony or something, bro.
It's like, come on, man. Let's go for a throat, get some blood, and let's you know.
Well, Sony's not our competition. I mean, we don't need Sony to die off. I mean, in order for us to succeed, we don't need Sony to go away, and that's what we need. You know, everybody to understand. Like, nah, bro, get rid of them. Make them third party like Sega. Do them like they did Dreamcast. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, man, let me tell you something. I don't know if as frustrated is the right word.
Bro, but seriously, bro, this dude, man, why did they expect God of War at a Keeley show?
Well, because Keeley will wet his pants over anything Sony.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, we've been taking a dump on E3, but the Keeley Summer Fest has been trash every year. I ain't gonna say trash. It has been less than excitable. How's that? Like,
it'll be more exciting if they put a real person, a real host in the front. Keeley's just so robotic, and so scripted. As like,
he's a respected member of media. I remember on Power On, I was like, that sucker been around this long? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there talking about Xbox when they were unveiling the Big X. You know.
Yeah.
And he was speaking, you know, positively. It's just like, you know what? I guess Sony did Sony, Xbox pretty much pivoted last generation and did next to nothing. And it made Sony look way better than what they really are. And so it created fanboys and girls in the media. And he just became one of them.
Yeah,
and he doesn't hide it, and like we don't like that. And I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I don't like that Xbox uses him, or is trying to use him, and other people who don't give a fat rat about Xbox.
Well, I pointed that out. I made a specific video just of that at one point, and made some clips of Keeley and some other panels that he invited to talk about Xbox stuff. And they had no idea what to say. They had no words. they were completely lost in what they were saying, in their excitement energy, or the lack of, there was none at all. And you can see it in their facial expressions, you can hear it in their voice, that when anything Xbox comes on, then they completely lose their energy. But once Sony comes on or Kojima comes on, oh my god, they got to recharge. It's like some electricity just went up their butt, and then they're recharged.
I mean, you like what you like. I just don't. I'm not in support of Xbox using those types of people.
No,
when
I don't either.
Plenty of real fans.
Yes.
That will get on there and speak positively. You don't have to, trying to think of a PG. You don't have to get up there and do the most, right? You just need to get up there and know your Xbox. Be able to speak about it in a positive light. Not get up there and put everybody who's watching as an Xbox fan to sleep, making them mad, and be irritated that Xbox even allowed them to present. But I will give it was just an indie showcase when you had Alana Pierce and all those people. Oh, I only turn my Xbox on to watch Netflix, or whatever they said or she said.
Yeah, they sure really say that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if you saw my video. I'm gonna have to forward it to you.
Yeah, forward it.
And it just I cut out specific clips of how these people act when it comes to something like Xbox, and it's like I show you. I'm like, I'm not messing with the videos. This is what they do, So
yeah,
all right.
Well, that's on Xbox, man. But you can go ahead and close it out, man.
Yeah, let's close it out. The Summerfest games, it wasn't mind blowing. There were some games that were cool. There were some games that we didn't know that were going to be there, like Aliens. I thought that was pretty cool. I do want to get that. Ninja Turtles being Game Pass #1, I think that was a huge hit for everybody, especially for Xbox fans.
Old Xbox fans.
Mm-hmm. And so
old gamers, not that's a multiplayer, right? It's just gonna be a Game Pass. Yeah. Because we grew up playing that in the arcade. It might have cost you about $10 to beat it. I never beat it.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't either.
Especially like the arcade one.
Yep. No, I never beat it. And then that's it. I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch. I won't be able to watch the rest of this weekend because I'm going to San Antonio tomorrow, so I'm going to miss out on the Xbox One. But I will watch it Sunday night to catch up on what's happening.
Oh no, man! I'm gonna have my popcorn ready.
Yep. And so I'm sure I'll be driving back by the time the show comes on, so I won't.
It's gonna be if it's not a great show, then all hope is lost.
Like, I'm gonna have to completely just not look at Twitter and don't even look at the DMs from you guys. I'm just gonna completely ignore it and watch it when I get home.
Yeah, that's what you should do, bro. And then the element of surprise will still be there. But I'm confident that it'll be a great show because there are so many games that they've announced and shown nothing for, and so many code names that have been leaked.
Yeah.
That I have all the confidence that it's going to be a great show. But unfortunately, well, I mean, they can have some third-party deals, but the first party won't be hitting until next year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out.
One more thing before you go.
What's that?
When is Starfield going to release?
My guess will be March.
Okay.
Because knowing some of the other delays in the past, whether it's in the 360 or Xbox One or this generation, when something was supposed to come out in the wintertime or the holiday time, then usually it comes out in March. So we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So.
All right, man. Thanks for having me, man.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on. Everybody else in the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Yo, it's 3 a.m. in Australia. Man, even he tough.
Oh, dang. Jeremy Merchant is from down under.
Yeah, he's from over there, man. So thanks for hanging out, Jeremy.
Yeah, shout out to
Gaming,
Australia.
Everybody else, thanks.
I always do it wrong.
Yeah.
Aussie, oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Oi. Crikey. So, good night, everybody.
It's your butte. All right.